Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Trang and I love to sew so much. And today I'm going to be sewing a slip dress out of this pillowcase here. And my pillowcase is pretty normal. On one end there's this flap here that you put around the pillowcase. Instead of it being a zipper, it just overlaps the pillowcase. And the first thing I'm going to do is cut that part out. It's just a little thin rectangle of fabric. And I'm going to cut it out without changing the length of the pillowcase. Yesterday I sewed my Cinderella shift dress and it was a struggle. I was sneezing every minute and I wanted to cry my heart out. Done! So now my little rectangle is out and about, and the dimensions of my pillowcase is about 2.5 feet long and 1.5 in width, and if you double that, that's the size of the back and front. It's 3, so it's 1.5 times 2. That's 3 feet, so if you want the entire piece of fabric, it's going to be 3 feet by 2.5 feet if you're not starting from a pillowcase. But everyone has a pillowcase, right? If you don't, I don't judge you. But if you do, please use a pillowcase. Okay, this is like a peninsula. It's connected on 3 sides. But on one side, it's not connected, and that's where the pillow goes in. What I'm going to do is just cut the little hem here at the end of the pillowcase. And this I'll use as my strap, along with the rectangle that has a hem at the end of the pillowcase. They're almost the same length. I'm just going to cut them so they're only 1 foot long. And now I'm going to set these aside. I'm going to play some of my favorite music.
Makeup, 60s makeup, and slightly behind 70s makeup.
Okie dokie. I have my music ready when I start sewing, which is so important. Please don't make me sneeze, air. And now I am going to fold the pillowcase in half like so. And I'm going to cut out 2 peaks right here, right where my boobs are. Ooh, the tag. Let's read the tag. Machine wash warm. This is 55% cotton and 45% polyester. What a beautiful combination. So now I fold it in half, which makes it easier for me to cut symmetrical peaks. And I'm just going to cut 1 peak, and when I fold it out, I will get 2 peaks. Yay! I have my 2 peaks now, and all I'm going to do is cut the 2 peaks at the back out because we only need these to cover our boobs. But unless you have boobs on your back, then you won't need the 2 peaks. I'm going to cut 2 little horizontal slits right here, like so. 1 slit here, like so. And this is a technique that I just invented because I'm a genius, and I think this will improve everyone's quality of life, because now all you have to do is put your little ribbon thing in the slit and then sew it up and then just hem it. And I think this is a technique that, if applied correctly, make people not use facing anymore, which is this thing that I've never used, and I'm scared of it because I'm very bad at you just cut the slit and then you put your little ribbon through it, and then you just hem all around in the back and you're all good. So just hem here. See how I sewed it? This is what I'm talking about. I just put the ribbon in the hole and then I sewed the sides together at the back. And that's called hemming. And I'm going to do this for the other side of the peak. And what I'm also going to do is cut 2 slits at the back so that my ribbon can connect to the back, and then there'll be literally straps. So I guess you can put your slits anywhere, but I guess I'm going to choose right here. I don't want it to be at the side too much because that might make my strap fall. So I want it to be a little more centered than the front was. Like so. I have a slit here now and a slit here. And the last thing I'm going to cut is a slit right between where the 2 peaks are. And this will just make hemming the entire top part, which is what I will do, easier, because if I didn't cut it, it would have to be stretched in order to hem it, but now that I've cut it, I can just hem it without stretching it.
This shit way too big. When we pull up, give me the loot. Was off the Remy, had a back.
And I'm just going to sew the sides at the very top together a little so that my boobs don't show when I like lean down or something. I'm going to sew 1 inch from the edge, or 2 inches from the edge, and then about 4 inches down. I'm just going to cut this little spare triangle part out, and I have so much extra fabric here now. And I'm done! Thank you honeys so much for watching my channel. I am so glad you guys are in my life, and I'm so happy that you guys watch my channel. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you make this slip dress, please tell me how it goes. And as always, I love you honeys. Mwah!